Hello, this is Patrick Posey with Porsche Ontario, and today we're going to be reviewing the 2021 Porsche Cayenne S. Now as we stand near the hood of the vehicle, we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the front end accents of this car. Right on top you will notice our gold Porsche crest, which will be standard on all of our vehicles. Right below it will be the grille, which will be finished in high gloss black through the 3 pillars within. As we move over here, the lower fascia of the car will feature your front sensors, so the closer you get to any object in front of you, the more aggressive it will beep. And over here will be the LED headlights featuring Porsche Design Light System Plus. Just below it will be your turn indicator, which will flash in amber color. Now we'll take a glimpse under the hood of this 2021 Cayenne S. This model will feature our 2.9 liter twin turbocharged V6 engine, making 443 horsepower, matched with 405 pound-feet of torque. It will be matched with an 8-speed Tiptronic S transmission, automatic feature with manual mode. Additionally, this car will get about 18 miles per gallon in the city, 22 miles per gallon on the highway, for a combined range of 20 miles per gallon. Additionally, this car will be matched with an all-wheel drive system, as is all of our Cayenne models. As we stand near the passenger side of the car, we'll go ahead and take a look at the wheel set on the car. These will be the 21-inch RS Spider design wheels with the arches painted to match in body color of quartzite gray. A little bit farther back, we'll notice the rear view mirror housing. Lying within will be a turn signal, which will also be illuminated in amber. Farther up, you'll notice the high gloss black window trim. As we move on down, these door handles will feature Porsche Entry and Drive, which will get you your keyless entry and ignition. Farther down here, you'll see the body lines that contour the full length of the vehicle all the way to the back. And as per the standard for Porsche, you will see your polymer finished in black as well. And as we move along, we'll take a look at some of the rear amenity of this Cayenne S. Starting from the top, under the spoiler will be the rear washer, combined with the rear wiper. Additionally, you will see the end-to-end taillights will be finished in LED with your Porsche insignia lying within. Additionally, this car will have its badge designation finished in chrome, and just below that will be the rear view camera. As we continue down, you will notice 4 high gloss black points on the vehicle, which will be your rear sensors. Again, the closer you get to an object behind you, the more aggressive it will beep within the car. Some optional equipment on this Cayenne S will be the rear tow package. And as for most Cayenne models, they will feature your dual exhaust, which will get you the pipes here and here. Now, as we stand near the rear end of the vehicle, let's go ahead and take a look at the trunk space of this Cayenne. Now, there are 3 different ways to open this particular model: with the key, underneath the Cayenne logo, or with a kick motion underneath. The tailgate will lift to its highest position. However, it does have an adjustable height. I myself am 6'3". However, if it does need to be brought lower, manually grab it like so, press and hold the second button here, and after a few moments it will initialize and you will hear an audible beep within the car. Additionally, as we stand near the rear end, you will notice the privacy partition, which can pull out to protect your belongings. Now, with the seats up on the car, there's about 26.3 cubic feet of space, with the rear seats down about 60 cubic feet of space. Now, as we sit in the back seat of the Cayenne, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the rear dimensions of the car. I myself am a 6'3" individual, and I have plenty of vertical clearance. Additionally, I did set the front seat of the car to where I'd be comfortable driving the vehicle, and you'll notice I have plenty of legroom behind the driver. Additionally, in the center console of the vehicle will be 2 vents, a rear shelf, 2 USB ports, and an optional 12-volt charging area. The center console will drop down with 2 cup holders within. The interior of this car will be finished in our slate gray leather as well. Now, as we move up to the front seat of the car, we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the driver amenity. Starting from the left, you will have your turn signal indicator, which will of course work left and right. Additionally, as you pull it towards you, will activate your high beams. At the very edge of the stock will be your voice command button. There will be 1 stock below that, which will be set for your cruise control, which will either have downhill descent or your standard cruise option. As I turn the wheel to the right, you'll notice your windshield wipers. Now, it can be set to intermittent, high or low, and naturally as you pull the stock towards you, it will spray and wipe the front windows or the rear windows. As we turn the wheel straight, you will notice some of the multifunction lying on the left and right side. Behind the steering will be your paddle shifters. Now, on the left-hand side where the minus sign, you will shift down. Additionally, on the right side, it'll have a plus sign where you can shift up. On the face of the steering wheel will be some options. As we scroll the right wheel, which has arrows up and down, we'll change the screen on the right-hand side of the rev counter, which will go from the G-force, torque distribution, tire pressure, and general temperatures of the car, interior and exterior. Additionally, there will be the diamond button, which can be set for your presets or anything of that matter. This will be the exit screen button, and you can answer or hang up your calls on the left or right-hand side here. On the left side of the steering wheel, we'll do the same, give you some different screens where your speedometer is at, for your navigation, speed limits, or your general odometer. Additionally, you will have your volume control between minus and plus here. Within the center of the car where your Porsche crest lies will be the horn of the vehicle. Now as we move to the center console of the vehicle, we will notice the 2 cup holders, an additional 12-volt charging spot, the parking brake for the Cayenne, which when lifted up will engage and show a red light. From here you will have your stability control, chassis control, sport function, which will not only get you a quicker throttle response, but will also engage your chassis control. From here you have individual settings which can be configured through the PCM or Porsche Communication Management System. Additionally, this car will have dual zone climate control, so you can turn on from here or sync it up individually. Likewise, you do have seat ventilation and heated front seats. This is where your transmission is located here, which can be pulled straight into drive and pulled left for a manual mode to where you can use the stick or the paddle shifters on the steering wheel. Once completed with your motion, just move the stick back to its neutral location, press the P button, which will engage your park. Now, as we look at the technology side of this Cayenne, we'll take a look at the Porsche Communication Management or PCM. This is your home screen here, which can be configured. These tiles will move individually if you'd like. Now, just below the home icon will be the nav button. Pressing that will take you to the map screen. However, you can adjust and put in your own destinations if you like, and it will be a turn-by-turn navigation system. Additionally, down here below, you'll be able to jump into media, which will take you to your FM radio. However, you can be switched to AM, Sirius, online, or your Bluetooth streaming device. Below that will be your phone setup here to where when you have your phone paired, will show your contacts. Additionally, a breakdown call in the event of an emergency. Below that will be the car function of the vehicle to where you can adjust any kind of off-road modes should you be heading off the beaten path. More commonly will you be in the drive mode area to where you can adjust for normal or sport or individual driving, as well as your chassis control from here. As we move on down, you'll notice the climate control area to where you can adjust individual zones between the left and right side of the car, turn on your ventilation, air conditioning, or sync up the individual zones of the vehicle itself. As we scroll down, we'll go ahead and look at the apps. Now, once we get your Porsche Connect set up and linked with your phone, you'll be able to use the applications within the car, such as weather, news, gas stations, restaurants, or normal points of interest. From here, you'll be able to go to your assist settings, which will activate or deactivate your front and rear sensors of the car, or individually turn on your rear view camera. The gold lines will be your lane trajectory, so as you move the wheel left to right, the lines will move with it, and you'll be able to back your car into any spot with ease. Pressing the X will get rid of that screen, and down from here, we'll have your sound function. Now, particular to this vehicle, we'll have the upgraded Bose sound system, which is part of your premium package. You'll be able to get some balance adjustments here, individual tone controls, and for the Bose, some individual settings within too. Below here will be your devices to where once you have your phone or multiple phones paired, will link up right here, and the integrated SIM card will be in most Cayenne models, and will show that it's sharing data. And last but certainly not least will be the set function to where you can come in here and adjust your individual driver settings. From the driver, vehicle settings, assistance, or individual displays, come on in at any time and adjust them. Not only will it save to the car, but will also save to the key. Now, as we move up from the Porsche Communication Management System, we'll look at some of the top controls. Starting from the driver's side, you'll have individual light settings to turn on all the lights within the vehicle or individual map lights of the car. On the left-hand side, you'll have 1, 2, and 3 home link buttons to set up your garage door opener. Right lying in the middle, you will have a control to pull back, and as you do so, we'll pull back the moonroof shade. Now, as that's moving back too, you will notice that there is a large plate back here which will not only vent the front windscreen, but also pull back to open the sunroof completely. Standard equipment will be the wind diffuser up top here. And additionally can be closed with a single touch, as well as the screen. Press and click, and the screen will follow the moonroof and close with it. On the passenger side, you will notice the SOS feature in the event of a breakdown or emergency call. And this is where your parking assist can be turned off or on without having to use the Porsche communication management system. Thank you for joining us today as we review the 2021 Porsche Cayenne S. If you enjoyed the content you saw, make sure you like this video and also hit that subscribe button as well so you can keep in touch as we produce more videos on our cars and stock. This is Patrick Cozy at Porsche Ontario. Have a wonderful day.